I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got the quick pass. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
First and goal, Mississippi State.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Bulldogs! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Going up top. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Out of the gun, the inside give. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Smothers. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run play action. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
To throw, it's Shapen. Makes the catch, it's Allen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, 1st down and more. At the 35, he's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain. Got to get that 1st down. Nice job. Great nose for the 1st.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. On the ground, it's Booth. There he goes! He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake. Under fire. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Man, that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
That punt was a bit rushed, and it showed with a short kick. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Sets up the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it, but the
sneak scores it!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Drive comes from the 11. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Inside the 40, the 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mississippi State. welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He'll try it again. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise, might as well leave the offense out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, South Carolina! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
South Carolina 6, Mississippi State 0.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Another broken tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Mississippi State 0.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment.
And you really need your quarterbacks, man, to understand, like, to stay on schedule. And we can't take those big losses, right? So once I start to scramble around and I'm trying to buy time or I'm trying to make a big play, like, give it up, get north-south, throw the football away. You can't just turn, run out of bounds, and take that big loss.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. is still 6 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to pass, it's Shapen. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Now he's looking into the middle. Pulls it in on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets rid of it. This time he's got his man. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Now adjusting. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You gotta love this guy's speed, and obviously throughout his football career, it's paid dividends for him, but this ain't high school anymore. You just can't outrun everybody like you used to back on Friday nights. This defense is fast. They were able to get him outside of the pocket, chase him down, bring him to the ground for a huge loss.
They'll run the screen. Oh, it's out! How in the world did the offense retain possession? The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Shapen. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down. back at his 4-yard line.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to run it. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's got the back in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
On the play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
To the air on first down. He wants it all. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Final play of the quarter coming. To pass, it's Sellers. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Toss to the outside. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's caught downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Flips it out on the screen.
I don't love the play call at this juncture of the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
to pass. Buying some time. Shoots it to the left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a huge play call now for the offensive coordinator. 2-minute situation, down in the game, fourth quarter, fourth down. What can you dial up here to keep this drive alive and keep your chances alive of winning this game?
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw again. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Pick off. What a play by this defense. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely close the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Snagged in the middle, it's Mosley. There he goes. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like that. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. DBs will try to keep everything in front. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back.